Welcome back to Autoview Pro, where we take a deeper look into the latest, greatest, and most exciting cars shaping the future of the automotive world. Today, we're diving into something that a lot of people have been waiting for, a refreshed, futuristic, and highly ambitious release, the 2026 Tesla Model X. Tesla's flagship SUV has always been a statement piece, a car that's both a showcase of technology and a luxury electric people mover. But with the 2026 model year, Tesla is doing more than just tweaking the edges. This is a bold move that aims to reassert Tesla's dominance in the high-performance electric SUV market, where competition is getting tougher every single year. Let's start with the first thing that always grabs attention: the exterior design. The 2026 Model X has evolved while still holding on to its recognizable silhouette. It still has that sleek, futuristic egg-shaped design, but it's been sharpened up to feel more modern and athletic. The front fascia now has slimmer, more aggressive headlights that give it a piercing look, almost like it's staring you down. The front bumper has been sculpted with more aerodynamic efficiency in mind, and Tesla claims that it reduces drag even further compared to the outgoing model. When you see this thing coming down the road, it's not subtle. It's commanding, it's elegant, and it looks like it belongs to the next decade, not just 2026. The Falcon Wing doors are still here, of course, because what's a Model X without them? They remain one of the most polarizing yet distinctive features in the automotive world. Some people love them for the dramatic flair and practicality in tight spaces, others see them as a gimmick. But for Tesla, they've become a symbol of the Model X identity. On the 2026 version, Tesla has refined the mechanism yet again, making them quicker, quieter, and more reliable. After a decade of perfecting this engineering marvel, Tesla wants owners to feel like these doors are as seamless as opening a conventional one. Move to the side profile, and you'll notice Tesla has paid special attention to the wheels and aerodynamics. The SUV sits on newly designed turbine-style wheels that look futuristic but also minimize air resistance, combined with adaptive air suspension that can lower the ride height at highway speeds. The Model X glides through the air more efficiently than ever. Around the back, the taillights have been redesigned with a full-width LED bar, giving it a more high-tech presence, especially at night. Subtle tweaks, but when you take the whole package together, it's a sharper, cleaner, and more futuristic-looking SUV than the one it replaces. Of course, design is just the surface. Let's step inside, because the 2026 Model X is where Tesla is pushing the boundaries of what an SUV interior can be. As soon as you open the door, you're greeted by a completely reimagined cabin. Tesla has doubled down on minimalism, but also introduced warmth and refinement. The dash is dominated by a massive center display, even larger than before, with crisper graphics, faster responsiveness, and customizable layouts. Tesla's new operating system feels smoother and more intuitive, borrowing some design elements from modern smartphones. Everything is software-driven, from climate control to seat adjustments. And while some might still prefer physical buttons, Tesla continues to bet on a digital-first future. The yoke steering wheel is still here, but Tesla is also giving customers the option of a more traditional round steering wheel, if they prefer. The yoke has been improved with better haptic feedback, making the controls on it feel more precise and less distracting. Right behind the wheel, there's a smaller driver display, and Tesla has improved its clarity and refresh rate so that vital information like speed, range, and navigation cues are easier to read. Then there's the interior space itself. The Model X has always been known for its roomy cabin, and Tesla is keeping that tradition alive. The 2026 model can still be configured with either 5, 6, or 7 seats, depending on how you want to use it. But Tesla has re-engineered the seats with better padding and more sustainable materials, striking a balance between luxury and eco-friendliness. Long drives should feel more comfortable than before, and second-row passengers now get more amenities, including individual climate controls, wireless charging pads, and integrated screens for entertainment. The panoramic windshield, which stretches almost above your head, is still present, and still gives the cabin a unique, open-air feeling that no other SUV can really match. Now, let's talk about what Tesla is best known for: performance and technology. The 2026 Model X lineup starts with the dual-motor all-wheel drive version, which offers a balance of power and efficiency. But as you'd expect, Tesla also has a Plaid version, And this one continues to defy logic for what a family SUV can do. With 3 electric motors and insane acceleration, the Plaid Model X can rocket from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds. Think about that for a second. You're driving a large, luxury SUV with seating for 7, and yet you're out, accelerating most supercars on the road. That's the Tesla effect. It's absurd, it's over the top, and yet it's real. Range is another area where Tesla has stepped up. The base Model X now offers well over 400 miles of range on a single charge, while the Plaid sacrifices a little bit of that range for performance, but still delivers around 370 miles. These are impressive numbers. And with Tesla's constant improvements in battery chemistry and efficiency, you can expect real-world driving to get even closer to these official figures. Charging, of course, is handled by Tesla's massive supercharger network. And with V4 supercharging rolling out, the Model X can add up to 200 miles of range in just 15 minutes. That's the kind of convenience that makes road trips genuinely practical in an EV. Speaking of road trips, Tesla has also overhauled the Autopilot and full self-driving features for 2026. The new hardware is more powerful, the cameras are higher resolution, and the neural network has been trained on billions of miles of driving data. While it's still not fully autonomous, you still need to be attentive. It's smoother, smarter, and more confident than before. Lane changes feel more natural, highway merges are handled gracefully, and even city driving is becoming less stressful with the system engaged. Tesla is betting big on software as the differentiator, and the 2026 Model X is a showcase of how far they've come. Safety, of course, is another strong suit. Tesla has updated the Model X with improved crumple zones, advanced driver monitoring, and enhanced side impact protection. The air updates also mean that safety features can be continuously improved long after you buy the car. This is something traditional automakers are only just starting to adopt, but for Tesla, it's been standard for years. But what about practicality? After all, this is still an SUV. The Model X remains one of the most versatile electric SUVs out there, with tons of cargo space both in the rear and in the front trunk. The rear seats fold flat, giving you a massive amount of usable space for hauling gear, luggage, or whatever you need. The towing capacity has also been increased slightly, allowing you to tow small trailers, boats, or campers without worry. With instant torque from the electric motors, towing feels effortless compared to traditional gas-powered SUVs. Of course, no Tesla conversation would be complete without addressing the competition. In 2026, Tesla is no longer the only name in the game. Rivals like the Lucid Gravity Mercedes EQ SUV, BMW X, and even newcomers from startups are pushing hard into the luxury electric SUV market. These vehicles bring incredible interiors, advanced tech, and their own takes on performance. But the Model X still stands out because it's not just another SUV with an electric drivetrain. It feels like it was designed from the ground up to be something different, something futuristic, and something bold. Tesla's ecosystem of charging, software, and brand recognition still gives it a unique edge. Now, let's address pricing. Tesla has always been a premium brand and the Model X is no exception. The starting price for the 2026 Model X is expected to hover around the mid-90,000 range, while the Plaid model easily crosses into the 120,000 plus territory. That's not cheap, but for buyers in this segment, it's competitive with other luxury SUVs, electric or otherwise. And when you factor in the performance, range, and technology you're getting, the value proposition is still strong. Beyond the numbers, though, the 2026 Model X represents something bigger for Tesla. It's a statement that Tesla is still innovating, still leading, and still willing to take risks in design and technology. The Model X has always been a car that turns heads, whether you're opening the Falcon Wing doors in a parking lot or silently blasting past traffic on the highway. The 2026 update makes it even more relevant in a market that's quickly filling up with competitors. One thing Tesla has always done better than most is keeping their vehicles feeling fresh over time. Thanks to over-the-air updates, buying a Model X in 2026 doesn't mean you're locked into the technology of that year. Tesla continues to roll out improvements in software, efficiency, and even performance tweaks long after you drive off the lot. That means in 2027 or 2028, your Model X could feel even more capable than the day you bought it. Very few automakers can promise that kind of long-term improvement. But let's not pretend everything is perfect. Tesla still faces criticism over build quality, panel gaps, and interior material choices compared to the likes of Mercedes or BMW. The 2026 Model X has improved in this regard, with tighter tolerances and better fit and finish, but it may still not completely satisfy those who expect old-school luxury craftsmanship. Then there's the user experience. Some people find Tesla's minimalist interior too bare, too reliant on screens, and too futuristic for their taste. That's the gamble Tesla continues to take, going all in on a vision of the future, even if it's not for everyone. So who is the 2026 Tesla Model X for? It's for the family that wants a spacious, practical SUV but doesn't want to compromise on cutting-edge technology or performance. It's for the driver who wants to experience supercar acceleration while carrying kids, groceries, or camping gear. And it's for the early adopter who wants their car to feel like a piece of the future parked in their driveway today. As we look ahead, the 2026 Model X isn't just a car. It's part of Tesla's bigger vision of sustainable transportation. It's a rolling showcase of what's possible when you combine battery technology, software innovation, and bold design. Whether you love it or think it's too much, there's no denying that the Model X continues to be one of the most fascinating SUVs on the market. And that's the beauty of this car. It's not designed to blend in, it's designed to stand out. It's not trying to be the quiet, reserved luxury SUV. It's the electric SUV that announces itself with Falcon Wing doors, neck-snapping acceleration, and a giant glass roof that makes you feel like you're driving in the future. So, as Tesla refines and pushes the boundaries once again with the 2026 Model X, one thing is clear: this SUV is still one of the most ambitious vehicles on the road, and it's not slowing down anytime soon. That wraps up today's deep dive into the 2026 Tesla Model X. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more in-depth reviews of the latest and greatest cars, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Autoview Pro, and tap the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.